it's so fascinating, like to see the different level, like how numbers don't matter all that much in the sense of
I
like
mean, subscribers versus like Patreon count.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well, like so, like for example, like you're looking to make this your full time job with 36K subscribers and whatever the Patreon number is,
yeah.
but then there are channels with like 100,000 subs and they haven't either they can't or they haven't taken that leap yet. So I'd love to talk about the Patreon a little bit more,
Yeah, for
man.
sure,
Like
man.
you are crushing that
It's
game.
crazy. Crazy.
Can
I
you
don't
tell me
even
about it? Like like how many patrons you have or patrons you have or like
I last it's like almost 1,000 last I checked. It's like
oh my
around there.
gosh.
Yeah.
What do they start at? What's the cheapest model?
The
Like the
cheap the cheapest one is 5. And that's
wow.
the most people are in that. Like I'd say 800-ish are in that range. And
I
there's a
mean,
few more that are in
that's four
higher
grand
range.
right there a month.
Yeah, it's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh, man.
It's
That's
good.
amazing. So
That's good.
like
That's
so
good quick math, man.
so yeah, I'm usually terrible with math. I made such a
So
fool of
like
myself on an interview last week. It was stupid. Like it was. I felt so. I was super embarrassed.
nah, it's all right,
But
man. We're not here for that.
the point though, like that I want to make with this, and the point of these interviews is really just to inspire other people that it's actually possible to to become a musician or to be a YouTuber or any of this stuff because so many people, parents, friends, make fun of you and say it's not possible. You're a drop in the bucket. You're a one in a million kind of thing. It's like, well, no. If you really work your butt off and if you're smart about it and do it right, like it's possible. So like that's you're making even on Patreon alone. Take out AdSense, take out any sponsorships, take out anything. You're making more than most people make at a minimum wage job. You know what I mean? It's
Uh,
unbelievable. And in 6 months, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
there's not a single day that I don't think about that either. Like what you said.
It's so amazing.
Not one day, like not an hour doesn't go by where I don't think about it. It's insane.
So why do you think I mean, obviously the easy answer and the obvious answer is because of your personality and who you are. But like, what about the Patreon? Do you think has that many people signing up for it and staying? Oh, so I'd like to follow that question up with
That's
like
the hardest part about it is the sustaining the people to
that.
stick
Yeah,
around.
how often do you see like what's the turnover rate? Do most people stay? Do most people not stay?
Uh, so I don't. Another big difference between us, aside from technology, because you're a beast with that,
Thanks,
and
thanks.
I'm the worst YouTuber with technology. Numbers, man, I don't like. I'm so bad with numbers,
Uh huh.
so I couldn't tell you. But most of them stay. I don't want to guess a number. Um, but I'd say it's fair to say most of them stay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So going back to the Patreon, like, so what kind of stuff are you doing, and like the interaction you're getting is amazing. You know what I mean?
That's the best part is the interaction, and
Yeah.
it's my favorite part about it. Like if I was putting these videos up and still had the numbers, but people there seem to be like maybe mediocre enthusiasm about it. It might not be the same, but the fact that people seem to really enjoy what's going out there, I think that's how you sustain it too. Like you read what people say, which I'm very big on, and you retain that information and you try and keep doing that and make that better and keep that going. And
Yeah.
don't veer too far. Like I like to experiment a lot with new things, which I'm doing with the film stuff pretty soon, but I don't want to like completely change it up where they're like, oh, this isn't what I signed up for.
Interesting.